Welcome back to another Monday OnlineDrummer.com drum lesson. I'm Nate Brown. In this drum lesson, I'm going to go over a tribal-esque tom groove, sometimes called a jungle groove. And the example I'm using is from the song Like Suicide by Soundgarden. Thanks to Steve Lee for the transcription of this. And if you want the whole sheet music for this, you can get it at OnlineDrummer.com. Check out the link below. In the past, I've done lessons on this concept of creating tom grooves. And this is a perfect example of how this technique was used by Soundgarden, a chart-topping band. I'm going to start just by playing the groove. I'm hitting a rim shot for the snare, and of course the snares are off there. And the reason I'm doing that is because in the actual audio recording, it's a snare that's tuned higher than mine. I've got kind of a low sound, which is cool too, but just to match the sound, I'm doing that. So that's always an option available. So if you look at it on the page, it can look difficult. There's a lot of notes there that are filled in. We don't see any hi-hat like we're used to seeing. We see a hi-hat foot. But if I take this groove and I deconstruct it, or I guess reconstruct it back into just a regular drum beat, I can move my right stick to the hi-hat, left on the snare, and play the same groove. So all this groove does is turn the snares off and moves the right stick or the hi-hat stick to the low tom. And then to keep time, Matt Cameron adds the quarter notes with the left foot. And I'll go over the counting of that. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4. So we see we have a displaced snare in the and of 2. 1, a 2, and. Normally that snare drum backbeat would be on beat 4, or beat 2. 1, 2, and. All throughout the intro of Like Suicide, Matt Cameron uses this foundation of a groove, but the tom placements do change a little bit. Sometimes he's playing quarter notes. Sometimes he's bringing out the eighth notes. So again, you can get the full sheet music for this at OnlineDrummer.com if you want to play the whole thing note for note. But this concept is great to use with any beat that you already play, even if that's, you know, the go-to drum beat. We can turn that into a tom groove or a more tribal sounding groove. We can add the hi-hat in. A lot of the beats that you play will sound really cool with the snares off and some tom placements around. It provides this kind of mysterious anticipation to the song. Then you could even do eighth notes. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and have fun messing around with the tom grooves. Again, you can take any groove that you already play, move that right stick or left stick if you're playing left-handed, to the low tom, turn the snares off, and you get a cool sounding different feel. It's the same beat, but it's a different feel. Have a great week of drums. Check back on Tuesday for Steve Lee's Drum Beat of the Week. On Thursday, Alex Ribchester will have his Thursday video drum lesson. On Saturday, I'll have my drum beat of the weekend, and then all throughout the week, we'll be posting new sheet music and all kinds of stuff. Have a great week of drums. Keep drumming.